they've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but... He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Takes the handoff. It's Soto. He's breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
Gain of 4. Third down coming up. On the ready.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Point after, up and good.
Washington, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Game moves it to the 35, first down again. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Bulldogs keep the football on the move. On first down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they're running on the toss. Running with purpose. Look at that powerful running. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is on target, caught.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
28, Washington, 7. Return runs out of bounds.
Washington offense retakes the field here. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a great. But the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Dogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
35, Washington.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that he wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. He's going to take another shot right here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's got some room and some blockers here. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going.
Set to kick this one away.
Fields it just outside the goal line. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock.
He's looking deep here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Toss play to the outside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And they're able to get him down.
Well, the home crowd making it pretty obvious. They clearly want the offense to go for it. Big 4th down play coming up.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. A strong fight back.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw. Instead, they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
Washington, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He's going to hand this off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Washington. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags a quick throw. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Dogs will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Handoff running right. Eludes a tackle. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Washington, 35.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And some room to work now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.